Today, we're going to react to NBA players' cars. We're going to see what kind of cars they have. We're going to look at the $1 versus $5 million cars that these NBA players own. I'm not the biggest fan of NBA or basketball, but I got to go to my first Mavericks game like a couple days ago. That was really cool. So go check out HoopFlex. Link in the description below. Thank you, HoopFlex, for letting me react to your content. And we're going to do a little spin with this. We're going to rate their cars that they have. So let's get on with the video.
Now,
make sure y'all click that subscribe button so we can hit 100K subscribers by the end of the year. Now we're going to get with it.
some NBA players have cheap cars.
No way. That's your car?
But other players have some of the craziest cars you'll ever see. From cars only worth $1 all the way up to $5 million. Every NBA player is driving something different. And starting with the cheapest car an NBA player owns, I'm honestly surprised it hasn't broken down yet. Kawhi Leonard's the only 100 millionaire I've heard of who's driving something that's worth a McChicken. And honestly, I'd
Hey,
rather
let me
spend
see
my
the
money
car
on that.
first.
Pay for his 1997 green Chevy Tahoe. Not only is it nicknamed the Gas Guzzler because it only gets 12 miles to the gallon, Kawhi's excuse for still driving it is that he's humble, it runs, and it's paid off.
Honestly,
to me,
fair point.
it's just weird. So let's move on to
No,
cars.
no, no,
worth-
no, no, no. That's fair point. Yeah. You don't have to have own millions of dollars of cars or houses when you're famous. Like, that's reasonable. I'm gonna rate it a good 5. Like, it's not a good car, it's not a bad car, it's a reliable car, and that's what he wants.
Pay more than $1. Cause Steph Curry bought the ugliest car you'll ever see just to prank his best friend.
I'm gonna prank one of my best friends, Coach Ceezy. He thinks he's on an Infinity set to do a commercial shoot and give his honest feedback on this concept car, but it is literally the ugliest car you've ever seen. So basically just try to get
So the concept
your
car.
kind of reactions to what it looks like and whatnot, and just try to be as big as you can.
as possible.
Like, I'm just really excited to show you, show the whole world. You know, without further ado, we'd love to get your eyeballs on it. Just tell the world how dope it is. So
Let's see what you're talking
here
about.
we go.
Whoa.
This joint right here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a 0. That's a 1 out of 10.
Yo,
3 wheels, obviously.
that's dope.
Gas mileage is crazy too. And you don't have to change the tires that often either. I think with that camera being like really tight on you, just make sure you're like, almost, yeah, just be bigger.
Nah, it's on me, I got you.
Bigger. You know, without further ado, this is the future right here.
Let's
man.
see.
This is it.
Wait, hold up. This is a spaceship, bro.
So let's do it again. Just even bigger reaction.
What? What? This ain't go crazy.
I'm gonna take those back.
Yeah.
You know why?
What?
We got you, bro.
What you mean?
Now, Steph's friend might have been acting hype like this was a masterpiece, but it's really just a vehicle known as a GO4. It's usually used by people who think they're cops and drive it around to give out parking tickets. Now, at least Steph got his a complete
It's one of those, okay.
makeover, just to have it look like it was from outer space. And that's probably why it cost him $3,000. But Dwight Howard's car wasn't only 20 times more expensive.
Alright.
It came from a superhero. Dwight's been known to not only have a superhero fetish, but also customizes cars to look like his idols. There's this 3-wheeled bike that matches Superman.
What's the fastest you've ever taken it?
Not even a car.
170.
He's even got a Rolls Royce
That's clean.
color
I give it a 7 out of 10.
to match Thanos.
Purple car because of Thanos.
Oh, that's cool.
Avengers.
Oh,
He's my favorite
okay.
character. Yeah, I'm not gay.
But his craziest car is something hella fast that matches the Flash. Dwight's Hellcat is red and yellow.
I'm not a big Hellcat guy. I'm not a big Dodge fan, but I do like the spec and how he did it. So I'll give him props to that. I'll give him a 6 out of 10.
Just like
6.5.
his hero. It's
I like the wheels.
also
They're
got
cool.
custom rim.
The reason why I'm getting a little bit of a higher rating is because it matches. The Hellcat, that matches with the yellow, and the red matches.
That light up, demon headlights, and even Flash's lightning bolt on the hood.
Oh,
on the
snap.
inside, there's also Flash floor mats, Flash seats, and
Honestly, now I'm gonna rate it a 7.
Flash colored leather.
Everything matches.
Unfortunately, though,
Love it.
The Flash wasn't able to save Dwight some cash. It still cost him $65,000. And even
That's
though
not that
Blake's
bad for
cars came straight out of a
customizations.
comic book, LaMelo Ball's car wasn't only double the price. He brought a car from GTA into real life. Now,
Hummer?
at first the man just copped a plain Jane Hummer EV, but he pulled this thing into Los Santos Customs, or DreamWorks Motorsports, where they turned it into this. They turned this Hummer into a one of one. Literally, that's why it says one of one on it. It's also wrapped in camo and is everything LaMelo, from emblems all over the truck that matches brands, to custom orange rims, a lift kit,
That's
underglow.
cool.
They even gave the interior a
I'm
complete
not a big fan of it.
make.
But I'm gonna rate it a 6. Actually, that's like a little too great. It's cool, I'll be honest.
Something
It's
really
cool.
nice. We wanted
Okay, the interior though.
to change it up. We did all of his
I don't want the camo on the outside.
tattoos, so all of these are
It's
LaMelo
cool, but
personal tattoos. All Alcantara and leather interior.
the interior
We did
though,
some custom
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Alcantara
I was gonna originally rate it a 4, and then I'm just like, eh.
here with the LF logo. Siren box in here
But I do like the interior.
with a PA system. LaMelo. We also put train horns on it.
That's awesome.
Having a Hummer this custom gets LaMelo recognized everywhere. Like, that's how fans filmed him driving it illegally. Wow, man's really out here running red lights and almost
That's wild.
causing accidents? That could have gotten him fined $100. But adding a few zeros onto that to make it 100,000, that's how much LaMelo's Hummer itself cost.
It's cool.
So I'm sure you don't give a shit. But Aaron Gordon's car not only costs even more, it's actually waterproof. See, Gordon got himself a little Aston Martin,
Oh,
and his custom brake calipers with his logo on them are probably the least crazy thing about the car, because this ain't just black paint all over it.
So we're in the process of the craziest vinyl wrap that we've ever done, and it's on this Aston Martin Vantage right behind me.
Okay.
Let's take a closer look.
They actually wrapped Gordon's entire car in suede. You know, the same material that's on every frat boy's shoes, but matching with them turned Gordon's car waterproof, and someone poured water on it just to prove it. So it got me.
I'm confused. What? I'm sorry. That's gonna be a 0 out of 10. Kind of ugly, but that's cool. I'm gonna give it a 1 now. It's cool, but no.
wondering, like, how the hell does this thing even get cleaned?
Let me show you guys. So you guys grab a whole bunch of these. This is a lint roller. You grab
Yeah, that's stupid. 0 out of 10.
a couple guys and you lint roll the whole.
You just
entire
ruined
car
an
to get
Aston
all those
Martin.
little fuzzy things off.
Now, lint rolling a car is crazy. And so is the car's price tag, $120,000.
Yeah, and you just made it down to $399. I'm sorry. Let me know your thoughts about all these cars in the description below, in the comments below. This is ugly. 0 out of 10.
But what if I told you Zach Levine spent even more on something that not only glows in the dark,
This though is cool.
he's gonna give it to one of you guys
I've
watching
seen
the
this.
video.
These keys right here, man, they're all yours.
Now, Zach's car started off all white, but eventually driving something that plain had him realizing it was time to get it customized. Zach got his entire car wrapped just to match his team colors on the Bulls.
Oh, I thought it was the other Lexus.
It was covered in-
not the i8.
Matte black with
It's
red
cool. I
accents.
like the spec. The spec, how he made it very clean, how everything is matching. I think that's cool. I will rate it a 7.
Vents all around that actually glow, which obviously looks
That's
cool,
cool.
during the
That's
day,
actually cool.
but at night,
Let me see. I don't know.
this car glows in the dark. All right, now his BMW i8 is on another level.
I give it
The
a 7.
craziest part about it is that this car could be yours. Because with March Madness happening, Zach issued a challenge that if anyone guessed a perfect bracket, he'd surprise him with the whip.
Here's the deal. Nobody gets a perfect bracket. But if you do happen to pull it off, you get the custom car. Rims, custom. Vent, that's custom. Yeah, custom. These keys right here, man, they're all yours. Perfect bracket, I want to see it.
He's really willing to give you a car for free, even though it cost him $160,000? But Damian Lillard
It's an i8 though.
definitely ain't giving his car away, because it cost him so much, he literally made it the cover of his album. Pulling up in a Bentley is something pretty much every rapper brags about. And seeing as Dame's half rapper, half baller, he had to blow hella dollars on a couple Bentleys. The first one was an Oreo-colored Bentley Continental, and oh my god, man, I can't even lie, this thing is clean. No wonder why Dame filmed
Yeah, clean. 7.
the music video with it. But things aren't always so
Actually, I'll give it a 6.
black and white with Dame. And only one
Clean.
Bentley
It's
definitely
clean.
wasn't enough. All cause Dame's rap career was taken off quickly. Not only did he plan
See, a lot of these NFL. Oh my jeez, I now deserve to be roasted. NBA. I don't know a lot of these people. I know like the common ones, but I'm not a big basketball fan. But I can get into it.
and dropping
I'm down
an
to get
album.
into it.
He copped one of the fastest and one of the most expensive SUVs in the world just to put it on his album cover. This is a Bentley Bentayga, but I'ma be real, man. That paint job is some ass. All brown? Come on, Dame.
Why are you talking to the paint?
I'ma be real.
Like, it matches the interior a bit. I'm not a big fan of it either. And I'm gonna rate it like a 3 because it's a Bentayga. I don't like the Bentayga. I mean, it's clean. It's clean, but I don't know.
Man, that paint job is some ass. All brown? Come on, Dame. Regardless, Dame loves it so much that he pulls up to games in it, and he even bought his son the exact same one to match.
Awesome.
Even though I thought Dame's
See, that's clean.
first Bentley was better, his shit stain, brown Bentayga, cost him $200,000 Dame dollars. But Anthony Edwards spent even bigger
The Continental is clean.
dollars just to copy KSI. Alright, listen, man. There's no way you haven't seen KSI's Lamborghini. It's gone viral plenty of times. Even his song about it racked up over 100 million views. And cause his whip looked like it literally came out the movie Tron, it inspired our boy Anthony to get his regular blacked out Lambo to the shop and get an upgrade.
Alright. Clean. Honestly, very clean. I think when people do that, I think that's clean. I mean, it's clean, but it's really, really cool.
Yeah, I see why Anthony was so hyped about this thing. Blacked out Forgiato rims, blue all over the interior.
Oh, and I love the interior. I love Lamborghini. I'm a big Lamborghini fanboy.
Reflective trim. This thing had
This is gonna be our first high rating. 9 out of 10.
the exact same type of Tron looking paint job as KSI's. But Anthony's Lambo was definitely more serious than that. Because not only did it have him always matching his fits with his whip, just driving it around made him feel untouchable. And that's why he wasn't scared to pull up in it and start yelling things that were controversial.
Queer ass niggas, man.
Now, alright, obviously just talking like that in 2024 could get someone canceled. Anthony
Yeah.
was stupid enough to post it though. So once the NBA saw, and cause they're super strict about players using offensive and derogatory language on social media,
Pro just said it to bruh.
because of their rule, they forced Anthony to apologize and fined him $40,000.
He deserved it.
Now, alright, even though
Oh,
his
I didn't know
mouth
he did
cost him
that.
that much money, his Urus itself cost him 6 times as much, $250,000. But even adding both of those expenses up, it's nothing compared to what Hassan Whiteside bought. And honestly, I don't even know how this dude's
Said Rezvani.
car is legal. It can literally survive gunshots. A car that protected was needed just because the weather in Utah would get pretty ridiculous. Hassan needed something that could survive literally anything. So even though he already had a couple normal Jeeps, he literally turned one
Never mind.
into a monster truck.
It's one of those. What kind of brand is this? Cause I see people there's this guy in our neighborhood that has one. It's orange, not black. It's really, really cool. What kind of brand is it? I might look into it. If you guys know, leave a comment below. I'm gonna look it up.
Thousands of hours were spent customizing this
What, doesn't Tim the Tap Man have this too?
thing. Not only did it get an upgraded suspension, they
That's
added
cool.
spotlights on the hood.
I'm not a big Jeep guy, but it's cool.
A paint
I
job
give it a
that's designed to be
6.
scratch, dent, and even bullet resistant. Hassan also got the engine replaced just to get more power with a Hellcat engine. Now, we ain't even gonna talk about the fact that it has 6 wheels. I'm sure you can see that. But even though this thing is technically called a Jeep Sahara Hellfire, Hassan gave it the nickname Big Shirley, all cause she's big and good looking like a country mama. Now, alright, that's not like any Big Shirleys I know, and they definitely don't cost $330,000 like Hassan's whip did. But I still can't believe Jimmy Butler spent $500,000 on a car he lied about. Now, Jimmy used to act like he was humble by only getting into minivans. And even though it was a good time whenever he'd whip him around,
It is my new Toyota Sienna, first of all. I should have took off on you. Run over your toes on my way out. Give me some.
No.
All right. Swing. It's bad, baby. Sit back and relax. We're on the road. Mine, not our, my Toyota Sienna.
dude was never gonna be taken seriously pulling up in this. I mean, he's a millionaire basketball player, not a struggling soccer mom. Luckily, Jimmy had his eyes on an upgrade for a while, and he went test driving.
How heavy is this car?
I think this car is close to 6,000 pounds.
super smooth riding. I just like all the gadgets, and I think the best part is I don't know how to use any of it. But eventually, I have to learn how to use all of it. I like it though, like it's spacious. I mean, I'm
Rolls
6'7".
Royce.
It rides great. Looks nice.
I'm gonna.
Can't complain. This car really does get
Phantom?
a lot of attention. Like literally, look, everybody's looking at it.
And after-
No, it's the Ghost. I get the Phantom and the Ghost a little mixed up. Rolls Royce is one of the only brands I don't know of much. I know the Cullinan. I know the Spectre. I get the Ghost and the Phantom mixed up. I think it's the Ghost. Oh jeez.
blazing the car enough, eventually Jimmy pulled the trigger by copping himself a Rolls-Royce Phantom. But
Phantom,
I
yeah,
don't think he
okay.
actually would have if he knew how expensive it was to maintain, or what the car even was.
This is high rate robbery. I'm trying to get some of this gas back. Hey, you think if I go in there and tell them that I put the wrong gas in here, they'll give me a refund? This is crazy. I'm going electric. Can y'all believe it costs $145 to fill up a Bugatti? Like, this is crazy, Avery. You feel me? Unheard of, man. Bugattis, man.
Man's really had double R's on the steering wheel. I thought it was a Bugatti. This is a Bugatti, man. Dude tricked the entire world saying he had one of those. So headline after headline came out claiming dude had the same car as Andrew Tate. But alright, a car like that costs millions, and it's something another player has later on. Jimmy is not that special, and besides, a lot
Funny,
of players
though.
around the league have Rolls Royces. They only cost $400,000.
Yeah,
There's not a
500,
single player in
400, yeah.
NBA history other than J.R.
What the
Smith
heck?
who owns a vehicle that can survive a zombie apocalypse. There's not
Rezvani?
many vehicles out there that can survive something like that happening.
Mad
But
Max?
JR must have watched a little too much Fast and Furious, or played a bunch of GTA heists. Because what I saw in both of those, a Pterodyne Gurkha armored military vehicle, is what reports came out saying JR was whipping around the city. basically a
Dang! Yeah,
tank.
I've
It can
never
drive
heard of
through
this. I
water.
know what it
It's
looks
got
like,
indestructible
but
tires,
I didn't know it was called that.
bulletproof glass, armor that can survive shots from a 50 cal sniper.
Dang,
it can
dang.
even survive explosions from an RPG. Now, I don't know who the hell JR's beefing with to need something like that. Either way, this thing is literally marketed as an SUV that could survive anything, even a zombie apocalypse. I guess if the world comes to an end,
Jeez.
JR can rely on his armored
Yeah.
truck that costs $450,000. $450K? Hold up a sec. I gotta call JR about this.
I mean, do you get all of that for 450? That's insane.
Hey, JR, I heard you spent a whole lot of cash, but you're still ass. Anyways, moving on to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, his secret
I'll give that like a 6. Actually, I'll give it an 8.
something he should have
No, 7.5.
kept in the closet.
I kind of
He bought
forgot
an
about
even
rating.
more expensive car that was inspired by the outfits he wears.
Brother,
Not those fits. See, Shea sometimes has drip when he wears one of the most expensive brands in the world, Louis Vuitton. He's been seen rocking Louis sunglasses, scarves, jackets, pants, multiple
I'm not the
bags.
biggest guy when it
Man
comes to
even wears
fashion.
furry Louis boots, and sometimes his entire fit is based on his favorite brand.
That suit is Emran Potato Louis Vuitton suit. Love the suit. Obviously,
Looks
it's super
cool.
loud. And then once I knew I was going that loud all over my body, I just wore white sneakers, keep it clean, white t-shirt.
It's clean.
Let the suit talk for itself. Most of the time I mix it up. I think with this one, at that day, I was feeling myself. So I was like, I'm gonna just go loud with this one.
But Louis Vuitton wasn't only on his body. It's a part of his most expensive car. All cause a legendary fashion designer who always worked with that brand, Virgil Abloh, was helping Mercedes design one of the rarest cars in the world
Oh.
until he sadly passed away. But Mercedes wanted to bring his masterpiece to life regardless of how long it took, and eventually, with the black obsidian paint job
Dang.
on top,
Okay,
and a
it's
sand-painted
clean.
bottom, this is the Virgil Abloh Mercedes Maybach, which matches
That's
the
clean.
iconic brown color scheme of Louis Vuitton.
Everything
products.
matches, like the
On
wheels, the
inside of
black,
the cars,
like the black, the brown, the interior, the exterior, the wheels, the brakes, everything matches. 9.5.
where things get even crazier though. The dash damn near has 2 iPads on it, speakers that pop out if you're bumping music,
Oh, that's cool.
automatic doors, and lights that make it look like you're driving a UFO. There's even a badge
Interior
in the center
lighting.
that proves how rare the car actually is.
Yeah,
This is
9.5 out
one
of
only 150
9.5 out
in
of
the
10 right
entire
here.
world. So, alright, no wonder why Shea is only one of a few
The Lamborghini is
celebrities who own
cool,
this car.
but this is
Besides,
insane.
This whip cost them $500,000.
Yeah.
But alright, that's light money to the player who spent even more on his car, just to predict his future. Spencer Dinwiddie has bounced around teams throughout the entire NBA. But But there was one squad he always wanted to be a part of, the Lakers. And their colors, yellow and purple, are obviously things the organization definitely has a lot of pride in. So Dinwiddie wanted to do something to get him to notice it. He took a trip to a Ferrari factory to customize his dream car just for the Lakers. And eventually when the world found out he was buying a brand new Ferrari Pista, it matched the Lakers colors perfectly.
Hey, let's
when
go.
fans saw his whip out in public,
Oh, that's
of course he went
clean.
viral for pulling up to a game in it. But people should have realized, dude was playing for the Mavericks at the time. And just looking at their logos, their jerseys, those colors are definitely not purple and yellow. And I guess that's why right after he was representing a different team, the Mavericks traded him away. Now, even though that didn't get Dinwiddie to his dream team yet, the Lakers kept their eyes on him because they respected what he did. And eventually, when they got their first chance to sign him, they did.
Hey,
All
let's
because of his
go.
car, he was officially a Laker. So I don't know what's crazier. The fact that dude's car changed his entire future, or the fact that the whip cost him $600,000.
I mean, you spec'd it out, custom made everything, so it makes sense. I'm gonna rate it a solid 8. It's really, really cool. I think that's really cool.
But either way,
Clean.
listen, I am tired of talking about cars that are only hundreds of thousands. Let's level up to the millions. And
Oh.
Ben Simmons' car didn't only top that, he only spent that much to copy LeBron James. LeBron's been driving a lot of cars in his life, but he recently made what many called automotive history by copying a supercar that was so rare, people film him every time it's on the street.
Porsche 918? Bro, what a
Ironically, that
918?
whip came out of a video game. It was one of the hardest cars to unlock in
Ye-
Need for Speed.
Bro bought a Porsche 918. Those are going for like 1.8 to 3.9 million. Like, geez, almost 4 million. Dang, bro bought the Holy Trinity. One of the cars from the Holy Trinity. Right here, 10 out of 10. We got our first 10 out of 10 right here. I'm not even joking. I'm a big fan of Porsche 918 Spider. It's one of my dream cars. I probably will never own one. Who knows? Maybe. I have seen a bunch of them though, and they're amazing.
But LeBron got
I've
his
seen at least
Porsche
4.
918 Spider customized. It's all black with highlighted yellow
yeah,
accents.
10 out of 10.
It's got a custom King license plate, and this thing's got 3 engines. So no wonder why LeBron posted up with it during photo shoots, just to flex. But someone who definitely saw those pics was Instagram diva himself, Ben Simmons. He always looked up to LeBron. I mean, the two have bonded, LeBron's been his mentor, and Ben's always wanted to follow in his footsteps. Or skid marks? Maybe that's why Ben's bought car after car after car after car. He probably thought having all of those would make him actually good at basketball like LeBron. But, spoiler alert, they didn't. LeBron got for the Porsche, so not only did he need that, he also had a need for speed. Because not only did Ben cop the exact same car as LeBron, he upgraded it just to make it a special edition with carbon fiber that makes the whip lighter, allowing him to zoom faster.
Yep.
Now that's a bronze sexual if I ever seen one, and I just hope being a copycat was worth it.
I'm gonna be honest. The carbon fiber is cool. I
Now
do
that's a
love the carbon
bronze sexual if I
fiber.
ever-
I'm gonna go with LeBron's. Not because LeBron, the lime and the black is clean. I like that.
Seen one.
I'll give
I just
his
hope being a copycat
10 out of 10, 9.5. Like,
was worth it. The car cost him over $1 million. But as
Yeah.
much as I want to roast Ben for doing something like that, I never thought a car 3 times more expensive would get an
Bugatti.
NBA player clowned so badly. That's what happened to Dennis Schroeder after some intense contract negotiations. Because even though dude was not that good at basketball, he randomly wanted a deal to give him enough money to last multiple lifetimes. The Lakers were already being over generous, offering him $84 million. But Dennis declined that to try to get more.
what?
Not only did Lakers management think dude was tripping, no other teams felt dude was worth anything near an amount of money like that. As time went on,
Bro's an
no offers
idiot.
were coming in, and eventually Dennis was forced to accept a deal worth only $6 million.
Yeah, good.
Now that's still millions at the end of the day, but
It's still
just looking at
millions,
what he
but,
got
like-
compared to what he was offered,
Yeah.
man's fumbled the bag so hard. After that,
Bro's
it seemed like
greedy.
the entire world started clowning his big mistake. But everyone flaming him eventually got even worse. After Schroeder spent literally half of his entire contract on one of the most expensive cars in the world. Alright, man. This is one of the craziest cars any athlete in the world
It's a
owns.
clean
It's
car,
one of the
but-
quickest too. It can go 0 to 60 faster than almost any car.
8 out of 10.
He can even hit over
9 out of 10.
250 miles an hour. Schroeder's
How do you not
blue
like a
Bugatti
Bugatti?
Chiron wasn't just a purchase for him, though. He wanted to flex on everybody with pics of it on the
Idiot.
gram. And the funniest part is, in the caption, he encouraged people to keep torching his ass, which, as you can see, most people did. Now, alright, dude's
Yeah,
used to
I
getting
agree.
clowned. I mean, he used to have a haircut like this. But in the end, it's just crazy that dude spent $3 million on a car, and it didn't even put him on top of the NBA's car game. Because just when you think cars can't possibly get more
Pagani?
expensive, the crown belongs to Michael Jordan. After he cemented himself as the GOAT again, he instantly became a king of the streets when one of his cars became the most expensive that any player's ever owned. And to be honest, I don't even know if it's
so
street legal.
Hennessy.
This thing could fly faster than an airplane takes off.
It looks like a Hennessy. It looked like a Pagani Zonda Revolution.
It's made of all carbon fiber.
Oh
and is
my
built
god,
with
that
specific
Venom F5,
aerodynamics
that's
to cut through the wind
clean.
and faster.
Oh my
That's why it's got
gosh.
thousands of horsepower and can race nearly 300 miles
Oh,
an hour.
that yeah, 10 out of 10 right here.
It literally set the record as the fastest street car in the world.
That's insane.
And we all know how Jordan loves making history. His Hennessy Venom put him on top of the NBA's car game when it cost them $5 million. But you want to know who's driving something even crazier? The NBA's referees. And they're ruining the NBA with horrible calls. From refs
Same thing with the F1.
players purposely injure themselves to making calls that are so bad,
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see this video, link in the description below, the video I reacted to. And please leave a like, comment, subscribe. What was your favorite card that you saw, and have a blessed day.